It's sometimes easy to feel stuck in a low-paying job, especially if you don't have a college degree. And now there's a tool to help workers transition into higher-paying jobs in our area. It matches the skills you already have with jobs that pay a bigger paycheck punch. That even helps you search online to find one of those better-paying jobs that could be available right now. The tool is called the Occupational Mobility Explorer. It was created by the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia and Cleveland. And joining me now to explain more about this tool is Patrick Harker. He's the president and CEO of the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia. Patrick, thanks for being here.
You bet. Thanks, Tracy.
Tell us more about this tool and how it works.
So I'll start with what the work that underlies this. So we did some work looking at 33 metro areas across the U.S. and looking at people who had skills and asking how could they transition those skills to a different job, and particularly those that don't have a four-year college degree. They might have something after high school, but not a four-year college degree. And the answer was that there are a lot of jobs, roughly half, where that was possible, with an average increase in salary, annual salary of $15,000. So that started us thinking about what more can we do, and that's when we built this tool. So let me give you two examples of what's in that tool. So say you are a bill collector, and the question is, what skills do you have? Well, you could become a credit counselor, and on average, you could see an increase of salary of around 45%. So real money for people.
Yeah, that's real money, 45%. Yeah.
Yeah, and also look at a receptionist. So can they take the skills they have and transition to something else? Well, one possible solution is a medical secretary. And we have a lot of those in the Philadelphia region. Again, a 27% increase in annual salary is possible. That's the average. So this shows people, and who can use this tool? Well, obviously people who are looking to make a transition, but also community colleges developing their curriculum, workforce development folks, and of course employers that can encourage their employees to make that transition. The goal of all this through our Economic Growth and Mobility Project is to help people make that transition into what we call opportunity occupations, jobs that pay above median wages with family-sustaining wages. That's our goal.
It's really important to note, too, that while there are workforce development programs to help people learn new skills, this is really about helping people realize that their skills are transferable to a higher-paying job.
Yep, and again, they may need more training, but it probably doesn't involve a degree. They just need to get some more training to transition into that job. And what we saw before, of course, the pandemic hit us, is companies were getting much more creative in thinking about approaches to find the workers they needed. Our goal is to get back there, right? Our goal is to get back to tight labor markets where people can find new work. This tool can help them do that.
Before we let you go, I want to ask you big picture, because the pandemic has impacted all of us, and certainly the economy in Philadelphia, certainly jobs in Philadelphia. Can you give me your outlook from where you sit?
We're going to see some growth in this fourth quarter of last year. Probably we're going to see flat to even negative growth in the first quarter because of the shutdowns that are necessary to help get this virus under control. And that's the critical point. It is about the virus. Once we get the virus under control, once we get people vaccinated, yes, we have the vaccine. That's been tremendous. But we have to get it into people's arms. We have to get people vaccinated. Once we get that under control, we can start to see the economy rebound. So first and foremost, let's focus on the health of our community, and then we need to focus on getting people back to work.
Patrick Harker, President and CEO of the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tracy.